My lips, the eyes, the colors, and the palette is giving me so much peppermint. And then also show off this new hair that I have, which I have been wanting to do this hairstyle now since the beginning of summer. Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. For those of you that are new to my channel, I want to say welcome. For all of you OGs out there, welcome back. My name is Crystal and you're watching Fashion Beauty Wine. So in today's video, I am going to be doing the look that you see me rocking right now. But instead of doing a full face, I'm actually only going to be focusing on the eyes because I use a very special palette, which I was super excited to just delve right into. I use the Natasha Denona Holiday palette, which will also be a first impressions, but I really wanted to just focus on the eyes and just experiment with the palette. So if you want to see how I got this look, keep watching the rest of the video. So before y'all come from me, I'm just letting you know that my eyeliner will be cleaned up before the end of the video. So obviously I am starting off by prepping my eye, and I'm using my MAC paint pot and the color Painterly to prep my eyes. And then I'm also going to pat on a little bit of setting powder to make the eyeshadow easier to blend. Taking my Color Pop's I Think I Love You palette, and I'm dipping into that little brown color at the top, and I'm using that as a transition color. Now I am going to bust into that Natasha Denona Joya palette, and the first color that I'm going to use is the second color in the palette. It's actually the Raspberry Matte color. Now I'm going to use that color in my creases, and I am going to literally just lightly sweep that across my eyes. Since I was able to do the first eye and see how this stuff reacts, I am really softly dipping, taking my time and building that color up because that's the way I know how to do it. I'm going to go back into the palette with a flat shader brush and dip into that raspberry metallic color, and I am going to put that on the outer area of my eyes and kind of bring that into the crease. So you want to create almost like a side V when you're applying this color. So now I'm going in to carve out my eye and using my ColourPop No Filter Concealer. Now the plan was to do a cut crease, but that kind of didn't work out right, but I'm still going to keep on the same track and do everything that I did for the first eye. Now I'm taking that gold color and I am using that color to kind of fill in the crease wherever I added the concealer. So now I'm taking this time to kind of clean up everything, and I'm using my pencil brush to add a little bit more color around the crease area of the eye to really make that yellow pop. Going back in with that first metallic color, and I am using that color to highlight my brow area, and I'm using a fluffy brush because I want it to be really soft. I'm going back in and using that last metallic shade, and I am taking that pencil brush again and popping that in the tear duct of my eye area. And the last thing I'm doing is going back into that gold color and smoking that underneath my eye.
It's like candy. It's like candy. No. You ready, bro? No. How my can say? Rich, put her head on my single. Hey, I told her I had no caramel in it. I give me 2 pieces just like Reese's. No Halloween, but I gotta kiss some Mary Jane with me. No chicken, they get hard candy. Whole lot of bitches out.
Okay, so what did I think about this palette? So let's talk. The Natasha Denona palette is an extremely beautiful palette. It is hands down a gorgeous palette. She did a great job putting the colors together. The colors are super pigmented. They are very creamy. They glide on your skin like butter, but I will let you know that if you are a beginner, if you're a self-taught makeup artist like myself, something to know about this palette is that palettes that tend to be super pigmented, super creamy, more foil metallic colors are harder to work with, and instead of building the color up, you actually have to work backwards and blend the color in, because these colors are super pigmented. Literally one swipe across the eyelid will deposit so much color. So just keep that in mind when you are using this color palette. Something else I wanted to mention about this palette is that I just wish that these two colors were a little bit more red. When I purchased this palette online, I was under the impression that these two colors were more red, like more sour, just red, like Christmas red, but these colors are actually more raspberry red. Now, when I look at these two colors, I get more fall colors, but I guess since the palette is a holiday palette and she brought it out in fall, it was sort of like killing two birds with one stone, which I understand, but I kind of wish the colors had been more red, because that's what I was expecting, and I was a little bit sad to see that they had raspberry undertones. So I want to thank you all again for joining me. As always, if you found this video interesting, informative, or just amazing, don't forget to press that little thumbs up button. If you are watching this video and you are not subscribed, I'm going to give you a little bit of time to press this little subscribe button, and then while you're at it, don't forget to press that little alert bell so that you can be alerted every time I upload a video. I am on social media. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, all under keywords fashion, beauty, and wine. In the spirit of Crystal T, I want to send you all nothing but peace, love, fashion, beauty, and wine. See you all next time.